Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Judith. If you're new here, please don't make it your last by clicking the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me today. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to maintain the skin tone when working on a dark skin. So if this is what you're interested in, you need to keep watching. So I went straight to toning her face with the Miss Metal Cruise water toner. This is my favorite toner. I use it for all skin because it's alcohol free. Use it to take away the dirt on her skin. Then I went into her skin with the moisturizer. This is from Omarico. She's an oil skin, so I use a water-based moisturizer because I have to infuse the skin with water. Apply first with a brush, then went into her skin with my palm to blend that in and make sure it absorbs into her skin properly. Next, I went into her skin with the sunscreen because the weather in Nigeria is really hot and she'll be going under the sun. So I need to protect her skin from the sun. So I just blend that into the skin and make sure it absorbs into the skin before going into the skin. With the next step, which is a primer, I went into her skin with the Omari Code hydrating primer all over her face. I pat that in, and on her T-zone, I went into her skin with the Mismetic Aqua Grip primer on her T-zone because she excretes more oil on that area. So this is to control the oil around that area. Then I went into her lip with a lip balm. So the lip is also part of your face, so you need to prep the lip as well. Make sure you have your lip balm. And I went into her skin with the Kiss Beauty hydrating spray for more hydration. So now the first tip you need to know when working on a dark skin is your foundation. Make sure you go for a tan effect. Let it be slightly darker than she is because she is dark skin and you are still going to highlight, so you don't want to start off light. A tan effect is key. Make sure it's slightly darker, like a quarter shade darker. Don't go into her skin with a very dark foundation. So I used Maybelline Fit Me in 370, I guess. Then I just apply that all over her face and blend that in properly without leaving any demarcations. Second tip you need to know is when concealing or highlighting under her eyes, make sure you don't over highlight. Don't use a very bright concealer under her eyes because it's going to dominate the foundation and start looking like it's not her shade or it's not her undertone. So make sure you don't over highlight. Just use a concealer that is like one shade lighter or at most 2 shades lighter. She's not like a light skinned person that you can walk around with a very light shade of foundation or concealer. So when working on a dark skin, be mindful of the shade you use. For your foundation, make sure you go for a tan effect, and for your concealer, don't over brighten. 1 shade or 2 shades lighter, it's enough. For her face contour, I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 380, I guess. That's like the darkest shade. I'm not sure of the shade, but I'm going to leave it in the description box. So I just apply that with my brush, blend that in properly without leaving any demarcation. Same on her, the sides of her nose to contour her nose. So I just use a little quantity because if I use so much, it's going to make her nose look really dark, and that's not what we are going for. We're opting for a very soft finish. So then the third tip you need to know is be mindful of your setting powder. Don't use a setting powder that is too bright. Even if you're using a translucent powder like I'm using in this video, make sure you go for a shade that is a bit dark. Don't use setting powder that are too light on the skin when working on a dark skin. Next, for her eyes, we're going to opt in for a smoky eyes, and I use my gel liner as a base because that is going to give me a very good smoky eye. So I went into her crease with an orange shade for her transition. This is perfect for a dark skin. Orange is perfect for a dark skin. So when you use orange as a transition, it just comes together and like give the face a very good finish, because orange is a bright shade, yeah, but it just sinks into the skin and try and gives it a very good finish. So when working on a dark skin, eyeshadow or blush, orange is your friend. So after smoking her eyes, I went in with my false lash. I did that off camera. Then I'm using this fluffy brush to just dust that excesses on her skin. And I went into her skin with a setting spray to set the makeup and bring it together and make it look into one layer. And now for her lip, I'm going in with my favorite Eye Magic lip palette to line her lip. And inside her lip, I went in with a very light shade of pink, because I just want the lip to look like it has almost nothing on the skin. So I just blend it into the orange, then went into the lip with my classic lip gloss. After her lip, I went into her skin with a cream blush from my Tehila blush palette. I applied that with my beauty sponge, and I went into her skin with a highlighter. This highlighter is from the same Tehila palette on her nose as well. Then I went into her eyes, her lower lash with my mascara from Zara Cosmetics to add volume to her lower lash. Then because my spray reduced the intensity of my eyeshadow, so I went into with more eyeshadows to darken it a bit, and this is the finished look. I hope you like it. At this, we have come to the end of this video. Please give this video a very big thumbs up. If you like it, drop a comment for me down below in the comment section what you think about this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.